Today is a very sad day because I have to announce the fact that I am not quitting League of Legends. And why is that not sad? Well, because the state of ADC and the game itself right now is a bit sad, a bit depressing to say the least. Saber here, a Katie OTP, the other is Challenger, I'm pretty sure. He's quitting League because it's just too bad. Like, you can play this game properly as ADC. You're not having fun. You can't do anything. And I will link his video in the description, of course. You should give it a watch. It's like he covers everything about ADC and the state of the current game and why it's so bad to play. And I have some examples here for you as to why it's so bad. And this is just a simple one, like I'm 7-0, 2 items. And look here, oh my god, a GP 8-0, one more kill than me. 3 levels ahead, 20 CS ahead. He's got 4 items. Like, how do you explain that? Why? And guess what? He can one-shot me by pressing a barrel, a Q, whatever. And then I can barely tickle him like I did in this team fight where I can't even join the team fight because there's an Ezreal poking me and there's no ally in front of me because ADCs need allies in front of them to do anything. And towards the end of the fight, it's just a bit depressing. Like, what do you do here? Cyan is pushing, it was a 4v5 fight. And now look at my damage on GP. Look, insane. Insane. And then he presses Q and who knows how much damage he did. It's just so sad to play League like this. And I have another example. Let's see what happened here. Oh my god, look. I'm 12-1. 20k damage. Enemy bot lane is 2-14. He died 14 times, the enemy bot lane. Enemy ADC 7k damage. And they won the game. And I didn't. Because Trinda and Irelia exists. And like Trinda presses ult. And that's it, you die as ADC. What do you do? You have to avoid him. So you stay out of the fight for like 5 seconds. Even more, because even before his ult is a threat. You stay out of the fight for like 7 seconds. Just so his ult can expire, so you can join the fight. I mean, how is that fun to play? And I have another example here from the other side. Like, I lost bot lane hard here. My Soraka got destroyed by Pyke. Pyke destroyed us. We got dived even. Whatever. And then, guess what? We win the game because we got carried. And so basically, my role this game was dying as little as possible so I can get carried, okay? And right now on Discord there's a conversation going on. A link in description. Basically ADC is, if you don't die, you get carried. Have fun. That's the ADC role, you know, yeah? And, oh my god. Next patch, guess what? They are buffing lethality items, they're nerfing Dustblade a little bit, but guess what? Dustblade is still a problem. Who cares if the cooldown is nerfed? As an assassin, you one-shot the enemy ADC, and you get invulnerable, like untargetable for like 1.5 seconds to get out. How is that? Like, what? Why is that in the game? I don't know. And then you have like, as Zerat said here, it's like, ADCs have like a couple second window to deal damage before they get one shot. Because for some reason, if you're in your max range, you cannot stay safe in max range. Like Blitzcrank Hook, J4 EQ ulti, Fizz ult. Those are just some example of people outranging you. Melee champions outranging you. Even though on Jinx you have 725 range with rockets. And you still get outranged. And you cannot play safe. And you just have to stay out of the fight. Until enemies use their ults. Because if you step just a little bit closer, like, you're dead. And what can you do? If you buy defensives, suddenly you don't deal damage. And it's your job to deal damage to kill tanks. But if you buy defensive, you can't. And it's just sad. And so basically, the ADC meta right now is Kai'Sa EP, You press W's from outside vision range. Very fun, very cool. You play Cartus bot. You go in the fights, you suicide, you die in the fights, and then you just spam Qs and ultimate, and you hit everybody. And so that's how ADC is supposed to be played. Meanwhile, me with Jinx, I'm trying to kite. I struggle. Who knows what I do to win, and then it's just like in some random fights you can't do anything. Can I see an example here? Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. It's like in this game, yeah. You just try to play safe, and you get hit by a GP barrel, and that's the end of you. Boom, there you go. Wow. Very interactive gaming, and I'm 5-0 and I can't do anything about it. It's just like, I know he's fed too, but I should have a chance, but there's no chance here when you just have to one flash out and then artillery comes from who knows where. Yeah, League is fun, right? Like, the durability patch they had a few patches ago, I don't know, I don't remember, last year maybe, who knows. It's like, there's no durability patch here. How is there durability patch here when you just get one shot? And it's just, here's the example with Trindam here. Like, we are just diving the enemy bot lane, we come back,
They came in the end,
and oops, 2 levels ahead, because, of course, if you're mid or top, you don't share XP with your support. So you're higher level. So ADCs are just behind because they have to share XP all the game. And then if you wanna stay alone in mid lane to farm in mid game, what if they have Evelyn or Twitch or J4 that can just one-shot you from across the map? Or like stick up to you and you can't do anything about it. It's just super sad. And then here Trinda just gets knocked up, doesn't matter. Like, so what if I flash here? He's just gonna eat towards me, I'm dead anyway, right?
Yeah.
What's the point? See, I can't flash and he's dead anyway. You can't even flash away to get away from a threat anymore. It's that sad. And just gets 2 kills, 1v4. Isn't ADC sad and depressing? Yeah, that's basically my rant. Again, watch Saber's video, he explains everything, man. Even his comment section is so good. Like, they're supporting him, but it's just so sad. So sad to just get one shot by everything and everyone, and you can't even play around your max range, and you can't even scale properly because the games are over before you get your items, and bot lane is just not healthy right now. Look at supports, for example. If you pick an enchanter, you are basically ending, because if you play Pyke, for example, against Osaraka, like this game, you know what happens? You just get dived. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, look at this. Soraka dies here. Can't do anything, can she? And then I'm next. Because, yeah,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
it's not like I have a chance against them, do I? It is what it is. Like, just ADC in general. You can't defend yourself alone. And if you have an enchanter, well, how is an enchanter going to defend you? They are just as squishy as you and can like give you a small shield, because that's what they can do. Meanwhile, if you have like a Thresh, he can lantern you. If you have a Blitzcrank, he can hook the enemy away from you. If you have Rakan, he just charms everybody that touches you and knocks them up. So it's like even the supports are just like, even what's the support picks matters for your own game as ADC, because the support is so important. Like you can't really play ADC without the support, can you? It's so impossible. And then again, you have all this bullshit in the game. Duskblade, AP Kaisa, Cartus Bot, Mages that one-shot you, Assassins that one-shot you, Bruisers that one-shot you, tanks, full tanks that just don't wanna die. Where's this game? Where's this sign that I tried to kill for like a minute and he barely died 3v1? This game is sad. I mean, I still enjoyed the game, don't get me wrong. I still think it's fun. There's a fun aspect of it. The game plays well. But it's just, there are some things that ADCs just are not allowed to do in this game. And you cannot do much about it. Where's this example? There we go.
Exactly what I'm saying.
Okay, we get passive and then Cyan, the same level as me. He's been inting the whole game. He's got 2 items, exactly as me. So why don't I deal damage? Like, look at this. And he's 3v1 and he deals more than half of my HP alone. And I'm 7-0. Like, you tell me that's fair and fun? Like, who cares if it's not fair? It's not fun for me to do this in this kind of games. It's just so sad to see. But yeah, anyway, things could be better. Like, maybe if the assassin kills you, they shouldn't have Dust Blade to make them invulnerable or like untargetable. Same thing, really. Because what if they were invisible after they kill you? Well, they could still get hit by skill shots, just like before. Why isn't it that way? Why they get untargetable? Assassins that are supposed to one-shot somebody get untargetable. Imagine an ADC, Jinx, becomes untargetable after she gets a reset. Oh my god! Jinx broken! We have to nerf. The game is unplayable. Everybody hates ADC now. And then this happened with GeForce. GeForce introduced 60-second cooldown. GeForce. ADCs get a dash. Oh my god, ADC is broken. They have a dash. Oh no, what am I gonna do? GeForce is now 120 seconds. Yeah. I don't know. It's not fair. I feel like I'm betrayed. And when I play Jinx, I always have to go Kraken Infinity, because if you don't, guess what? You don't deal damage. And you have no different build paths, you have no tools to defend yourself early on, really. Like, here, even though I'm 7-0, I'm only had 2 items. There's no way I can buy defensive yet. It's just... ah, man. Why does this game suck so much? Anyway, if you wanna join the discussion on Discord, feel free. That's all I have for you. I'm still gonna play the game, of course. Like, I reached challenge on UNE with Jinx. So it's possible to climb as ADC even though you're not playing meta, you're playing Jinx, and you know, it is possible. And now I'm playing on US, currently Master, and let's see how high I can get. I mean, I know it's way harder to climb with Jinx when I could play Kai'Sa EP, or I could play Xayah, because Xayah has an ult that makes her invulnerable. She has the roots, she has no cooldowns because of Navori. And yet I'm playing Jinx because I love her so much and I want to climb with her, but the meta is just not in my favor right now. There's too much damage in the game still. They need to nerf the damage in the game. The team fights are too quick. You can't do anything in team fights. You have to stay safe until they use their stuff, and then you can maybe step and walk in and maybe basic attack, because if you don't do that, you're dead. You can't flash away from threats anymore because they have other things to kill you with anyway. So you just have to play safe, really safe. You just have to not enjoy yourself as much as the other roles, then you can climb as ADC. It's sad, but it's true. Like, I adapted to this. I know it sucks, but yeah, I mean, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do to win the game. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the Rift, see you live, hopefully, if you watch my live streams on Twitch, link in the description, of course, but yeah, goodbye.